What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Salina. For those of you who don't know, for those of you who do know, welcome back. How you doing? I'm glad that you guys are back. And I have a little special guest with me. This is Amanda.
Hi.
She is Amanda's Choice on Instagram. She is also a makeup artist and my friend. So we thought we should do a little get ready with me, and we're also going to be playing with the iluvsarahii and Dose of Colors collection.
Yes.
So you'll see our little first impressions on that because we're both using it for the first time. And also, before you guys go, make sure you press that subscribe button wherever it's at. And I am also still giving away an iPad for reaching, well, en route to reaching 10K. So if you guys haven't checked that out or entered, please go check out that video. And if you guys want to see what looks me and Amanda create and talking a little shit, then you keep watching. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready? Alright.
Okay.
Okay. So I already primed my eyelids with my KEEEP concealer. Where is the palette? Where did I put it out?
That's kind of important.
Did we leave it on the bed? Open that. Check it's over there. Oh, fuck.
No, you must have it.
No, I only took
Yes,
out
you do. It's right here.
Is it? Oh my god, wow.
Hey.
The palette.
It's so nice.
Yeah, it is so nice. It's so pretty. I love. Ooh, look, that's
Do you
us.
see? That's all the glitter in there. Like these. Bam.
Yeah, this. I want to use this blue across. I think I'm gonna use. Do you see this fucking? Are you fucking kidding me? Probably use like this blue. I want to use this black, but there's a lot going on in there for me.
Yeah,
so.
I feel like if I use it, I can only use like a lid.
Yeah, or maybe on the side. But I still like when she used it. She kind of like blended it out in a way that it looked like shiny black. It looked like regular black. I don't know.
And that's loungy.
Oh, you know the color?
Yes, girl. I was looking at it. Here.
Yeah. And
I watched her whole video when she like introduced it and stuff.
Oh really? I did too, but I was like,
You did.
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be taking my C512 from Crown Brushes, and I'm gonna be taking Loungy, like Amanda said. And oh my god, you guys can also use my code Salina10 for 10% off at Crown Brushes. Okay.
Wow.
Thanks. You can use it too. So Amanda, tell me about yourself.
So I'm an Aries. No.
I'm a Virgo. We're gonna talk about our zodiac signs.
I live in New York also. Me and Salina are actually just an hour away, but I'm an hour upstate. And yeah, I live near like Woodbury Commons area, Orange County area. No one ever knows where I live, so I just try to avoid that conversation. And the worst part is that so I live in a village in a town. It's complicated. And it's called Florida. So I live in Florida, New York.
Yeah, that's weird.
And so people were like, you came all the way here from Florida? And I'm like, no, it's Orange County. And they're like, California? And that's when I give up. But yeah, I've lived there like my whole life, but I have family in the city and I come pretty often and stuff, so.
How did you get into makeup?
So my mom was into makeup and jewelry and shoes and purses and the whole 9 yards. And so as a little girl, I would always watch her. And I remember like she caught me with a mascara. I was trying to sneak to school.
Stuff.
I was like, I needed it. Yeah, so now it's funny because I used to go through her drawer all the time and now she goes through my drawer.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, same. I got into makeup because, well, the first time I actually was just like introduced to makeup was my mom. I was in high school and this was when me and Paula were like first meeting each other, and my mom was so crazy about my dark eyes. Like, I have like really dark.
Yeah.
I used to be like, oh my god, why do your eyes look like that? Like, you should definitely go get some concealer. So one day I went to go get some concealer, and I still have the concealer that I originally bought. I still have it. Like, I keep it just for like memory's sake, and I have it on my Sephora account when I first purchased it, and it's actually pretty cool. Well, it's Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer. Wow. And then I also bought, I think I had Max Studio Fix or something like that, and I was so into Bubble Yum, I think it was called.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yum Yum?
Yes, you couldn't tell me nothing about my
bright.
Candy Yum Yum. Oh my god. And this was when Nicki Minaj had first started becoming like this big phenomenon that everybody was like on the Nicki wave. I've been loving Nicki since I was in high school. Okay? Yeah. I used to wear that lipstick. I would put on mascara, a mess. You guys follow. I was like the only one who wore makeup in our like crew of people that we hung out with.
Oh my God.
And it was always just like, Salina, why are you wearing that red lipstick? Or why are you wearing this? Like, they used to cut my ass crazy about wearing it. And then I went through a phase where I thought I really wanted really thin eyebrows. And
who did that to you?
See this right there? That used to be like part of my eyebrow, and hair doesn't grow there anymore because like I shaved the whole thing down. It was like the size of a string, like a little sewing needle. Yeah, it was bad.
My mom used to have really thin
It was
eyebrows.
bad. My mom wanted to fuck me up.
I tapped into Wanderlust, by the way. That sienna
nice.
color.
Looks nice. Which, by the way, these mattes are blending beautifully.
They are.
And the color payoff is crazy. Usually you have to like build a lot in order to get a color.
But I feel like it's not too crazy that it's like crazy fallout. Or
yeah, no. There's a little fallout, but like nothing major at all.
Wanderlust, yeah.
I've tapped into Wanderlust as well, and I'm using it to deepen up my crease area.
What are you gonna do on your lid?
I think I'm gonna do the blue.
I'm gonna start cutting my crease, and I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer.
You're really cutting your crease?
Yeah, it was.
Oh my god, this fly is driving me fucking crazy.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, ah. But yeah. No way.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That shit was driving me fucking crazy.
Are you gonna cut that or leave it?
So that's how you got into makeup. Was there anything that made you want to start like creating content and like putting it on Instagram? Like where did that come from?
I feel like I was always getting positive feedback, and it was honestly just something that I enjoyed to do, and doing makeup to me was kind of just like calming and therapeutic. And I've always been artistic in many ways, like dancing, singing, painting, all that stuff, and makeup was really another way.
Can you sing a line of something for me?
Oh my god.
Oh no, I know, but like it's real quick.
It's real quick.
Yeah, you know that song like I'm coming back?
You want me to sing that?
Yeah, just that part. Or is it weird?
No. You're making it weird.
Do it.
I'm going down.
Well, we love a singer. Yeah.
I think I would always just get positive feedback on my makeup, and people would ask me questions like about what I was using and tips and things like that. And since it was something that I enjoyed so much and people really like valued my opinion and wanted to know more, I was like, why shouldn't I just make a page and dedicate it to that? And so far I feel like I've seen a lot of people that have like been with me even when my page was like so tiny, and it's still definitely growing for sure, but that are still there and still DMing me and asking me questions.
Instagram's rough, man.
Yeah,
Instagram is so rough. It's so
definitely
hard
rough
to get followers. Like,
yeah, like I've been
level.
teetering, like when you lose 2 and then you're like, ugh,
or you'll gain,
I'm not a whole 10 anymore.
The last time I had like a really big leap was when ABH posted me. That was the last time I had got like 400 something, 500 something followers.
I feel like you've been in the 600-ish
range.
range.
And then it goes to 97 and then it goes back down. I'd be so stressed, yo. I'm taking a small e.l.f. detail smudger brush just to like outline and fix where I messed up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm still trying to. I might have to take some of that black and do it that way too. So what got you into makeup?
Do you want to be really honest about that? Like, on the record,
Yeah.
I was super depressed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like going through a lot of shit, and I got into makeup a little heavier. I always loved makeup. I always did it, but it was never something that, like, I was never as good as I am now.
Right.
Well, at least, you know, like, I like to think that I'm pretty good. So, there was a time when like I didn't know how to do anything, and it was more about like I just loved watching makeup videos and buying makeup and like always using it. Like it was everything to me. I loved it. Like you couldn't tell me anything about wearing makeup. And then I started like actually like following trend mood and like following other things when I was in college, and I just started getting into real heavy. Like I was like in Ulta every day after work, and I would literally buy makeup every single day. That's how that's how my collection is so big the way it is because of that. Like I would go crazy and fucking spend all my money in Ulta.
Oh my god.
Up there. I would come out of work and go straight over there to spend my money.
Should I get into the guy stuff?
Oh my god, yeah, if you want to, sure.
Okay.
I'll answer some guy questions. I feel like
okay.
a lot of people always want to know.
Alright,
that.
so Salina, I have a question for you.
Go ahead. Shoot your shot.
Are you single?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you like 100% single?
Well, I mean, you know.
She's like today I'm kind of 75.
Yeah, I know, like today.
Next week I'm really not gonna be.
Today I'm totally 75. If you would have caught me yesterday, it would have definitely been at like, I don't know, because I'm a little bit of a different person. Like I genuinely feel like when I stay away from guys and like just do my own thing and I'm not really caught up in like being around company of men and stuff like that.
That's when they want to find you.
Yeah, and I also feel like that's when I attract people the most, when I'm in a stage of like wanting to be alone. And not alone in the sense like not wanting to date anybody, more alone in the sense like I have a lot of shit to focus on, so like I don't really have time to. Like, it's hard, you know, you meet people and there's sometimes you talk to guys and they're just like, oh, you do makeup, of course you do makeup, you know? And they don't know that I'm educated and I like went to Penn State and shit like that. You know, when I hit them with that, they're like, oh my god, you're actually like really dope. And then they find out that I play video games and I also know how to do like all the techie stuff and like, you know, I watch movies and like listen to 6ix9ine, you know? Shit like that. And then when they find that out about you, you know, you become a lot more of a fascinating individual to them.
Yeah.
And I'm all for that. I'm also just like not.
So what are you looking for now?
Honestly, I'm ready to settle.
Like,
no, seriously.
I've had my fun.
It's not even like about anything about not wanting to have fun or not wanting to date people. It's more about like you get tired of just temporary shit, you know? And I feel like a lot of the time, like when you're in college or like when you're freshly home after not being home for some time, like everything is about being with someone or, you know, some dumb shit like that.
So they say.
So they say. That's what the kids say these days.
Yeah, I think you get to a certain point where you're like, you know, I'm worth someone wanting
like,
the whole package for.
Exactly, and I feel like every time I was talking to someone, it was always just like, Salina, you're so cool, or like, I fuck with you so much, and you know, you're the girl I tell the truth to. And it's like, do I want to be the girl that gets told the truth, or do I want to be the girl that is the one
still the truth, but
no, not the truth, but more like, do I want to be the girl that gets not lied to, but lied to because out of respect he doesn't want me to know, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, it puts you in a position to not really be sure of like where you stand with the person, and I feel like that's the shittiest way to feel, I think, with anyone.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's just like with men in general. I think it's also with people, you know, and just feeling out of place, feeling like you don't really know what place you stand in with a person. It's like a really sucky feeling. And
especially when like you're sure and they're the ones that are like, I kind of need some time to think about it, and you're like, like what is there to be confused about?
Exactly. Like, what about me doesn't make you want to just, you know, have a fucking baby? At the moment, I don't talk to anyone, and I'm kind of just to myself. I really just focus on this.
No,
like, I do, you know, I do Instagram.
She's about the money. Okay.
So, you know, if I'm not focusing on YouTube and like recording, then focusing like on other things, you know,
doing videos with me.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
So I'm going to use these House of Lashes in Starlit. I recently bought them and they're just really big and fluffy, so they should look good. But I definitely have to shorten them because my eyes is little.
Oh man, I don't know if that's even.
See how big it is?
So good. So good.
But it's like
so
too long.
I love big lashes like that. I'm a bird. I really am.
She's like, no, really. That wasn't a joke. Like, if you're a bird, I'm a bird. If you know where that line is from, comment below.
Oh.
I don't know who I am
Karen.
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 Ese es tan bueno que, mija. Querida linda.
I'm like, who am I?
Who am I with this blue? I don't know what the fuck I thought I was.
Girl, you
feel how you feel?
I like it. I think it's time for me to move on to face.
Okay. I'm almost there.
I'm going to try your Clinique Moisture Surge Hydrating
That's just bomb.
Supercharged Concentrate.
That's just bomb. What else would Amanda like to know? Other than I got into makeup because I was like super depressed and like going through shit.
What is your goal for your channel? Do you have any goals for your channel?
Honestly, right now I just want to get past 1,000 followers. Like that's 1,000 subscribers before the year ends.
Yeah.
And I think that's like what I'm gonna be working toward. I want to put out a lot of content.
Right.
You know, cause like YouTube is pretty rough. Like it's hard, but then also if you try, then you can create like quality content. You know.
Right.
And I feel like the biggest challenge in this industry has a lot to do with like confidence and people always doubting you and saying like, oh really, do you want to like spend all your time on doing makeup and like, you know, like,
I'm using the Tatcha Silk Canvas.
you know what I'm saying, you know we use Tatcha here.
No, you know.
What are you planning to do with your Instagram and like, are you planning on getting on YouTube at some point?
Yes, I am in the works, investing in equipment that I feel like I need. I want to have like a really good visual.
Yeah.
So it's coming. My goal is honestly, I want to have like my first video out before the new year.
Yeah, you should.
Like that's my goal. Then I can like really continue with it, reach a larger audience. I think that would be just great. Okay, so what advice would you give to someone like me that wants to start a YouTube channel?
I would definitely say you need to really want to do it, and you should definitely do it when you're 100% ready to like dedicate time into putting out quality content. And like I'm still like learning, you know. I'm also still like in a learning area of this YouTube shit. Like I'm not 1,000% the best.
Right.
I'm also learning too. Oh my god, why did this shit? Wow, that glue's horrible. I would tell you, don't let it stop you. I definitely think that a lot of people are discouraged of trying things because they want it to look a certain way or like to be up to par or something. And if it isn't, I feel like people tend to let that be the reason why they won't do something, or they'll be like, oh, like that's not for me, somebody else to do it. And I feel like everyone has room to shine in this industry, and people allow the fact that other folk who have been doing this for years, obviously the content is going to be better, it's going to be better quality, better everything. And I just don't think you should let anything stop you. I think you should invest as much as you can, including your time, like your actual time, you know. And I feel like you're gonna be an amazing YouTuber. I feel like YouTube would be great for you. Hopefully this shit stays.
My glue was not agreeing with her.
Yeah, she had me use this. First of all, Ardell, you guys can suck a big fucking dick. This shit was horrible. It made my eye.
Yeah, no, my eye waters.
Up.
And she's like, your eye waters when you use it. And I was like, yeah, but I don't really have a choice.
I'm like, girl, it should not be doing that. That shit was lethal for us.
I was like, so I'm not supposed to be crying?
Yeah, like, I'm like, what is going on? Why does that feel like that? I better never hear from you guys that I'm not dedicated to my channel because it's pretty late. What time is it?
Oh my god. Yeah, don't ever say that because this woman right here is working her ass off all the time.
What?
I don't know where we're going.
It's 2:18 in the morning and I have a client at 8 a.m.
You have a client at 8 a.m.?
I have a client at 8 a.m. Yeah, I do. I'm going to be taking my Morphe Y7 and I'm going to be putting on my Too Faced Born This Way foundation with my sis Jackie. Apply my Tatcha primer just in my T-zone. It's the only place where I really put it all over my face because I kind of use the concentrate to do like the moisturizing side of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my bottom lash line.
God, you're already baking.
I'm sorry.
The fuck?
Alright. And I'm gonna go in with Palma, this beautiful.
Is that what the color is called?
Yeah, it's called Palma.
Okay. I already have my opinions on this foundation.
What? Oh yes.
So I wore it the other day from like early morning. I might have put on and like actually put my foundation on probably like maybe 10. I want to say like 10 to 11 a.m. around there. And already by like 11:04, no touch-ups. And I'm not a touch-up girl. Like, I'm not the girl that brings translucent powder with her everywhere or anything like that. Like, I'm the girl that my makeup usually stays on my face, so I don't really have to go through that of like bringing extra to make sure. And I was like, the foundation was like sitting on my face. Like, it felt so like there. Like, I could feel it, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I feel like when my Maybelline fit me, I'd much rather prefer something to just kind of like come off rather than make me feel like I'm very greasy. And I felt like that's how I felt. Like, at the end of the night when I got back from a show, I was like running to the bathroom to put on something that was going to take away from whatever the hell was going on at the moment, because it was like just, I don't know how to explain it, it was just like sitting on my face. But the actual finish of the foundation was incredible. Like, I thought it was beautiful. I just didn't like that it only had been about 12 hours, and like my makeup lasts. Like, my makeup lasts me a pretty long time. Like, I know how to make it last really, really long. Like, my clients call me the next day with their makeup still on.
I see the screenshots that you put.
Yeah,
like,
and
your girls.
That never happened to me. And like, that day was on another level. And I was so upset because I'm like, why do you look like that? When I was using Palma, I could feel it like burning me a little bit.
Me too, just now.
Yeah, and I was
Palma,
like,
when you use it, it's like the little glitters, like you kind of feel it and it like irritates your eyes. Maybe it has thicker glitter.
Yeah,
because it's definitely like a more foiled color for sure. Jesus, do you see that? So which one should we use? Because iluvsarahii came out with 2 and they're just so beautiful. I feel like Babe is closer in tone to Poquito Más, and the gold one is obviously like closer to the sun glow color.
I'm gonna go ahead and take Soulmate on a Wet n Wild highlighter brush. Let's see. Let's see the drip. Let's see the drip, 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 drip. Ooh.
Yeah, do you see my nose? Like, hello. Hello.
Hello, sis.
Hello.
Ooh, skin is wet. Okay, guys. Well, we hope you enjoyed the video. I will get ready me the little stuff that we was talking about or whatever. I am gonna be putting Amanda's information down in the description box, so you guys need to make sure you go and follow her. I hope you guys follow her on Instagram. She's wonderful, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button once you guys are done watching the video before you leave from this place. Okay,
Don't forget.
Alright. And Karen, you did an amazing job.
Oh my god,
I think this collection is beautiful, girl. Beautiful is we love. We love.
For real.
Hopefully we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.